Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Little Miss Recap is part of the Acast Creator Network.
But I've...
Shut your mouth and let me talk to you for a minute.
No.
You won't. You keep cutting me off.
No. I don't expect you to back me up anymore.
Don't you dare point your finger at me.
I've been here day long, in and out, for all these years.
No. You stay and talk.
I'm done listening to you.
You stay and talk.
No. I'm not going to, because you're not listening.
You're not listening to me.
And I'm not going to.
Okay, so we're done.
Goodbye.
You. Shut it off.
Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name is Amy and today I have a very special guest. My very special guest is Kara Berry from Everybody's Business But Mine. Hello, Kara.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
I feel like I have been listening to you forever.
Well, you probably have been because I post constantly. So yeah,
and it's been, what, 5 years?
Yeah, just hit my 5-year mark.
That's exciting. So can I ask you just, and I don't want to turn this into an interview like I do for everything else, but I'll try not to. Can I ask you, like, what made you start a podcast talking about reality TV?
Well, I had a podcast before this called Realizing Stuff, and it was all about the Kardashians. And so
no wonder why I never heard it. I never watched an episode.
At the end of that, I was like, I had a feeling that I didn't want to just stick to like one specific subject or whatever. So I'm like, I just want to talk about literally everything, everyone's business but mine. That's how it became. Yeah.
And you have become the queen of nicknames.
Oh,
that is who you are. I would say Ace is a close second.
Yeah.
As the king of nicknames, but you are definitely the queen of nicknames. Like,
I love that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. So we're going to talk today about season 19, episode 13, but I want to know real quick how you're feeling about the season.
I feel like for the past couple of seasons, I think maybe with like Christine being happy, people are like, oh, this is boring. I don't want to see this. But I'm still having a great time, probably mostly because just like you, like we've been in the trenches of nothingness and boring. So I'm just grateful to have anything to talk about.
This is high action.
Yeah, for sure.
I co-host with Meri Payne on Pink Shade, and she'll give me like a Sister Wives corner at the end of the show, and she'll be like, "Oh, so tell us what's happening on Sister Wives." I'm like, "Well, Meri moved her furniture," and everybody's like, "What?" Like, it's more exciting than it sounds. Kody backed up into her. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's true. If you know, you know. You have to be there.
I feel like the season has been good in that we're getting Janelle unshackled, as I'm calling her. And however, the problem that I'm having is I feel like now it's becoming very siloed and we're getting like just Christine over here, which I could do without. Are we going to have a Robyn taking her kids to church storyline? Because I'm not here for that. So like they're all doing their own thing, and that is much less boring or much less exciting than when they're all ripping on each other.
Yeah. I live by the rule of let them hoes fight. So I like to see people like be together and really feel the tension and all of that. Yeah, there is a lot of like a separation. And I would even like to see joint interviews with Kody and Robyn. I'm curious as to why they're not doing that anymore.
I am so fascinated, Kara, by their dynamic. I could watch the two of them. I'm constantly just like, I just sleep and dream about them. Like, what is it like inside what I call Gargamel's castle? Like, what is it in there? What's happening?
Yeah.
All right. So we actually are going to start today in Lakai in Utah, which I was like, okay.
One of 3 restaurants in the country that they're able to film at. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're not in the attic. So I have a question for you. Does no one in Utah know how to spell names? Because we're meeting with Meri and her friends, and their names are Andrea
with an H at the end
and Hillary. Now I'm going to give you a chance to spell Hillary the way she does. Do you have it? Do you have it written down? Is this easy for you?
I absolutely do. Committed to memory.
Okay.
It's Hillary. I'm going to do it spelling bee style. Hillary. Hillaree. Hillary.
What is that?
That is, we're finally seeing the like McKaylee, Aubriana, like those girls are finally becoming adults, and we're like, oh, you guys are like real people. Your parents actually did that to you.
Are you a Gen Xer like me?
No,
or are you a millennial?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe this will still apply to you. If you couldn't find your name on a keychain in a store at the Jersey Shore, forget it. Life was over. So like we were named things everybody could spell.
I am with you. I actually this is actually like a deep-seated trauma for me, is that I was never able to find my name on it. And so like, living in New York, I'll still look if I pass by a touristy thing. Yeah. And now we're getting Kyra, Kyra. And I don't feel like that's more popular than Kara.
No, Kara is way more popular than that.
That's as close as I've gotten.
Well, Andrea and Hillary show up, and Meri used to babysit Andrea, and Hillary is kind of new to the friend group. Now, I was like, okay, Meri, these are not your friends. But then she says they were in the car when she went and got her spiritual release.
Wild.
So Hillary never lived polygamy. Andrea did, but she left. She wised up. And Andrea's like, they're walking into Lakai, and she's just like, so, have you fucked anyone? Who does that?
And I was like, she's got money pieces just like me. I'm like, that's the attitude. Like, just get right to it. Y'all fuck or not?
Wow.
I love Hillary E.
So they're seated outside, and Meri says, this is like a 6-month check-in since my marriage ended. Your marriage ended 13 years ago.
13 years, 4 and 3 years ago. Truly, like her timeline on this, like Meri, we're so close. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back of like your timeline of breaking up when we've seen this happening for the better part of a decade.
Yeah, absolutely. I got pregnant and had kids, and they are grown by the time Meri's marriage was over.
Right.
So they talk about moving and Kody helping and how he cried. Now, what did you think of him crying? Because Amanda and I had said at the time that we thought it was real, but we thought it was because his little bruised ego is hurt. Like, it's all about him. It's not about Meri.
Yeah, fully. He doesn't care about Meri.
No, but we thought it was real that he was crying, but only because his little, tender heart is.
Yeah. Right. He's moved from anger to grief, whatever that means. I mean, all of this is just really mostly wrapped up in Christine still. So you're right.
Christine's
like, I don't
to blame for all of it.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with Meri. It was embarrassing, and I appreciate him for doing that.
I appreciated it too. And I heard your interview where you were dying over Jen and Nathan in the room trying not to look at it.
I could watch that footage for hours. Like, Nathan wanted to be anywhere.
Walk out of the room. So weird.
Yeah, I would was there only one entryway behind Kody blubbering? I don't know, but I loved it.
I loved it too, but you know what I'm thinking? As a ride or die friend, Jen is probably like, I better stay here to make sure he doesn't talk her out of any more money. Yeah. Or she doesn't agree to marry him again, because those two things could happen.
But yeah, before she gives up the deed to the haunted mansion. Yeah,
exactly. So Hillary starts asking questions about why Kody dragged Meri along for so long. And Andrea's like, oh, well, he wanted you to be the one to break up. Now, these friends, as skeptical as I was when I saw the names, they brought the truth.
Yeah. Jen will ease us in, but they're Herbie fully loaded, and I really appreciated it. I really wondered how what was the strategy going into this conversation? How much did Meri know they were going to say? Were they well, we're gonna let loose? Because they really did.
She kind of looked blindsided though. Yeah. So Andrea says, well, in my opinion, and according to 17 podcasts, 137 blogs, 37 YouTube channels, and 498 TikTok accounts, when Kody met Robyn, he decided he never wanted anyone else. And Meri's like, what?
This is brand new information.
Girl, just go on TikTok and type in your own name.
For real.
And then she says, he did not care for others and he did not care for you. And then Meri tells us, like, oh, Andrea pulls no punches. And, she's also right, though. It took me a long time to see this.
Yep. But of course, Kody's like, no, this is just like a recency bias that everybody has. I never favored Robyn over everybody else.
Does Kody understand recency bias?
Absolutely not.
Okay, because I don't feel like he understands what it means. Because, yes, we're just judging you based on what we're seeing on our screen, what is coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And what you're saying.
Also, if you're horrible to me for the last year, I don't really care about the other 14 if you're like consistently awful. Yeah. At some point, that time has to count.
Yeah. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes. All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Kody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. So Andrea says he and Robyn were meant for one another, but someday, Meri, he'll just miss the hell out of you. Someday he's going to and I'm like, shut up. You were doing so well. Stop.
Please. Yeah. Like, don't give her any sort of hope whatsoever. Like, let's just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Chugging along.
So they ask about Robyn and she's like, it's weird. And she goes like, how do I make friends with my ex-husband's wife? And they say, well, Meri, you're an amazing businesswoman and you're hot and you're 52 and you're ready to mingle. And she says, someone told me it's like bleach and ammonia, great separate, but together is toxic. And Hillary, a scholar among these three, is like, that makes zero sense, Meri, because there was like 18 other elements in this mix.
Right. So, we got silver, we got bismuth, we got like bleach, like all of these other elements at play. But like, you're right. But I don't even think like, even if it was just those two, we're just talking about Meri and Kody. I still don't know if that would apply because, and also which one is which? Is Kody the ammonia or the bleach?
Oh, Cody's the bleach. 100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I would have said ammonia because he does make me want to pass out.
See, I think bleach because when he's around, other things disappear. And I'm thinking of the time that I tried to dye a little piece of my hair by dipping it in bleach when I was a teenager. And then I pulled it out and there was no hair left. It had all just withered away. And I think that's what we're seeing him do to Robyn. She's just dying from the inside out because he's around. So Meri on the couch says, we could have worked this out maybe 13 years ago. And then we get a call back to season 1 when they were there for their anniversary. And Kody thought her dating another guy was vulgar. The vulgarity of it.
Yeah, the idea of you taking on another lover. And that was such like a dude thing, because I think we know, like, in these heterosexual relationships, when we're talking about the possibility of another one, most women are thinking about you falling in love, and he's just thinking about you being in bed, getting, pounded, taking her to Pound Town, and that's what's vulgar to him.
That's a really good point. Yeah. So Meri says, even then, he was making me feel guilty for being jealous. And she says, one of the things we are taught is we have to suffer to get to heaven. And I am done believing that. Yeah. And then she acknowledges she's being more open and honest than she ever has before.
I loved that. Yeah, I love the callback to the sacred loneliness that Kody tried to pawn off on people. And Meri was like, I've never even heard of that before. What are you talking about? Yeah, she's absolutely right. Like, the system is built against you, girl.
Yeah.
Fully.
It's so interesting that I feel like we're starting to wake up to the misogyny behind polygamy, which I argue, we always should have been tuned into it. Yeah. But it's like people who have lived it are starting to wake up to it. And I wonder if that's because of social media. Like, I wonder if it's like they're seeing things that they've never seen before. I don't know.
Gotta be. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, the TikTok community of Sister Wives watchers and picking aparters is like truly like it's got to be so illuminating for them.
Yeah, and especially now you're seeing like the rise of TikTokers who are like ex-polygamists or ex-fundies, and they're like deconstructing this. It's so
former
interesting.
Members of the family or current members of the family.
Yep. So Meri says talking to people who understand this world is helpful, and she says Andrea now says religion taught her to hide who she was and to protect other people. And she realized she didn't know her husband well enough, and that's why it didn't work out. So now they have this conversation about plural marriage, which is fascinating to me.
Yeah, because Meri actually kind of says the opposite. Like, I think the fact that we didn't know each other maybe made our relationship last a little longer, which is like, unpack that, Meri. That's really sad.
And then Meri's like, well, I think plural marriage can work. And Hillary's like, no, it can't. And she says, I was my grandfather's 89th grandchild.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, there is no way everyone's needs are met. And Meri says, and this, I could hear this coming out of Kody's mouth. Meri goes, yeah, well, there's monogamous couples who aren't happy all the time.
Which is like,
okay, so let's just get rid of monogamy then.
Yeah. She laid it out like so perfectly of like, okay, if you've got all these kids, half of them are sick, one wife is going to work, the other one is down for whatever reason. I never saw my dad get a full night's of sleep because they're all just trying to like, like figure out all these fires and put them out. And Mary's like, well, what? So what is monogamy forever? I'm like, well, that's not a fair fight that you're making.
It's the straw man argument. But I also feel like Kody's kids are seeing this now. Like, as they're growing up, they're like, Maddie says on her podcast, like, my needs were not met.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a problem.
It's so sad.
So Hillary says, I never have to worry if my husband loves someone more than me, and I never have to worry if he's going to give more resources to someone else. And she says there's so much survival that's not met that you don't connect, and survival isn't the way to happiness. And I wrote, Mary's gob is smacked. She's like, she doesn't even know what to say. Like, no one, I don't think, has ever laid it out for her like that.
Right. Yeah, I really, really loved that. Like, she was really getting whacked left and right with realization.
I'm here for it. She took my $300 for fucking Worthy Up, which was like a total waste of my time. And so I'm here to see her get smacked around on national television.
Yeah.
So, metaphorically. So Meri says, I got to the point where I was like, can't we just make this work? And Andrea says, you didn't have the tools to make it work. And Mary's like, I'm 52. I should have done this at 45. And I wrote, yes, more of this, Meri. Keep going.
I also wrote, you did do this at 45. You chose to say. You could have done this at 45. Yeah. You literally could have done this at 45.
How old was she when the catfish occurred? Do we know?
This was, she must have been like early 40s, I guess. This was
so I would argue that's when she decided her marriage was over, because she absolutely, if Samuel J. Cooper was real, would have been in a relationship with that person.
Gone.
So Hillary says, in our culture, divorce is not encouraged. You're supposed to suffer, and you probably still wonder if you could have made it work. And she goes, I see you. I see you're still thinking like that.
Right.
And that's the problem. Yep. Yeah. And I wrote, I need a dinner with this woman. I need her to read me for filth and just tell me everything I'm doing wrong and send me on my way.
Ginger ale in this woman, and she'll tell you a thing or two.
So when I tell you that I literally have one paragraph of the notes of the scenes with Christine.
It's very like the Love is Blind parts where they're like going to the wedding and you're like, oh, this.
You keep hitting that skip button.
Yeah. I'm so good. We don't have to.
So Christine's wedding dress shopping. I don't think we will ever see Christine two shoulders fully covered ever again. It's never going to happen.
They're out, okay? Out for the boys.
She is wearing an off-the-shoulder thing to her wedding dress shopping. Do you think it's just to show the tat? Is it to show the titty tat? That's it?
Yeah, the fuchsia off-the-shoulder jumpsuit was a real choice. Mm-hmm. And I saw that she wore another one in the preview, so she must have gotten that on a deal.
Oh, yeah, probably. Now, I did see her at one point, I think it was when they were cake tasting, where she's wearing the other shoulder off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know,
she's out.
I just had an idea. Do you think you could just tell a bakery you're getting married and go taste all the cakes?
Oh, yeah. There was actually a thing on TikTok where people were doing that for Publix, and they had to shut it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the things I think about. Like when I was 12 or 13, I rigged the U.S. mail system. I figured out, I was like, guys, all you have to do is write, because this is when we mailed things. All you have to do is write the address you want to go to in the return address and don't put a stamp on it and throw it in the mailbox and it'll get delivered.
That is so smart. That is so smart.
It was a felony, probably. So
yeah, what's the statute of limitations on this?
So David's mom and daughters are there. Janelle's there. Christine's mom, Annie, is there. Thank God, because she needs to pay for her crime against humanity. That was that first dress. And we remember Annie responsible for that dress, and we've forgiven her. She's allowed back on the screen, but it was bad.
The dress was a real marker for the marriage. Just like a sack of sadness.
Yeah. So Kody on the couch says about the first dress. Oh, I don't know. It was satin, I guess. I don't know.
I'm shocked he even knew that much. We weren't going back to his loop about the 1,000-yard stare.
Well, and I had to look back on it and I was like, was it satin? And it was. So he had a hard time getting off work because he couldn't say he was getting married. Do these people not know how to lie? Have they ever called them? Like, I have told, my grandparents probably died 10 times when I was working at Sears when I was a teenager. Like, what are you doing? You don't know how to lie to your boss?
Yeah, these are, like, if you guys are going to, like, be in the lifestyle, is there, like, a booklet that you guys can come up with excuses? Meri couldn't take off for maternity leave for Janelle and Christine because she was like, I gotta go somewhere at some point.
Sister is having a baby. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words.
Perfect.
So I bet you these fuckers couldn't figure out how to rig the mail system if they tried.
Not at all. But did you notice that Kody did have time to get his all-white tuxedo, but not time to take off for work?
So McKelty in a confessional is like, yeah, that first dress was trash. And now later we see them go, she tries on a bunch of dresses and she's like, I'm going to make a dress out of all 4 of these together. Like, it's just whatever. They go cake testing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I missed a whole paragraph of my notes here. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Robyn tells the camera, picking a wedding dress is a big deal. And picking the right one and feeling special. And I just wrote the fucking irony. The irony of Robyn talking about picking a wedding dress.
That's one of the things from the whole Sister Wives canon that bothers me the most is that reveal that she had picked out a dress with Kody beforehand and then made that moment with the other Sister Wives like, oh, we're bonding. Yep. And for her to sit here now and talk about how important that is, like, you little lint licker.
So the designer's name is Destry?
Not dentistry.
Destrie. What is happening in Utah? Okay, dress 1 is hideous, and Christine tells us she wants a deep plunge off the shoulder, but a sleeve, and dirty background.
Yeah, there were a lot of words. Neckline, no neckline, to the wrist, long sleeves, but with the décolletage, backless, frontless, whatever.
The dresses keep getting worse. They talk about David finding her vagina at one point, right in front of his 90-year-old mother. Janelle on the couch says, I didn't even have a wedding dress. My family hated me. I wore a green satin dress, and my mom was there because she came to save me from polygamy and ended up marrying Kody's dad. And I'm like, more on that, please. We know that happened, but let's talk more about that.
I wanted to hear so much more about that. And then I had a little emotional moment because we've seen that dress how many times? I had no idea that it was green. I thought it was a black dress this whole time.
Really?
Yeah. No clue.
That would have been just like Janelle to wear a black dress to her wedding.
Absolutely. I thought it was iconic.
So she says if she gets married again, she's getting married on mountaintop in jeans. She's married ripped from Yellowstone. I don't know what's happening. It's fine. Whatever. Now Christine says, Mom, what do you think? And everybody looks at Annie. No, she's talking about David's mother. What are your thoughts on this?
She is truly all in. Christine is approaching this as though she is a straight out of nursing school bride, very new, everything's brand new. This is my mom. We're all in. It's very young approach to this later in life bride. No shade, but some of those dresses were very young, Yeah. If I were to get married now, I couldn't wear half those dresses that Christine tried on.
No.
Who are you?
It's so weird because they're so traditional in so many ways. So I put a thing in my Facebook group hey guys, just curious, if you've gotten married over the age of 30 or 40, do you call your in-laws mom and dad? Because I don't. I was married to my first husband. We were a young married couple. I think I was 24. I did call his parents mom and dad. But my second husband I married at 30, and I do not. I call them by their names. So I'm maybe it's an age thing, but she's 52, 50?
Yeah.
So a lot of people were saying, well, that's the culture there. It's, a respect thing or whatever. Right. But I'm well, where's in my Roman Catholic upbringing, my mother-in-law would be appalled if somebody had 6 kids with another guy and wore a white wedding dress. She would be like,
I would think about Miranda in Sex and the City. He gets married. She's telling the dress shop owner, I have a kid. The jig is up. I don't need to wear white. Okay.
Right. And I don't care about that, but I could imagine traditional parts of this country do. I was just really surprised. I don't know. It was weird. So, Robyn, can we discuss the fake eyelashes she's rolled out in her new couch?
She's trying to distract from what's going on under her head and above her shoulders. I see it.
So they talk to her very small about wedding stuff, and now we go back to the cake testing. Now, when Christine and David and the whole entourage are rolling into this cake shop, we get a shot of Christine doing her best mama plath. She's got a short little skirt on. And she is just rolling down in those chunky heels, just like a mama plath. So I need to know who wore it better. I'm going to put some images
Christine.
Out there. Yeah,
definitely Christine.
I mean,
without a doubt.
So David's where could you taste the flavor of the cake? He wants a cake that you could taste. I'm wow, he's real interesting. He brings a lot to things.
What do they talk about? What are they bonding over?
Birds, the weather. Soup. So, wait a minute, that sounds like my life. I was what kind of soup can I make? I belong to a soup group on Facebook.
Do you?
Thank you so much for listening to our Sister Wives free preview. If you'd like to hear the entire episode and all of your episodes ad-free dropping at midnight, including our back catalog of our Sister Wives rewatch, which I think we're on like season 3, and then we're going to continue when the season ends, please sign up for our Twin Flame universe. We are available on Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscriptions. The links are in the show notes. Thank you so much.